Hey everybody, we are live at the AMC Theater in Lincoln Square. That's in the Upper West Side of Manhattan in New York City. I'm Amna Nawaz, here with this handsome gentleman.
Michael Rothman.
Michael Rothman, tell the good people of America why we are here today.
We're here to talk Spider-Man. Spider-Man
Yes.
Homecoming. Out in theaters nationwide today. It's getting rave reviews. And we have a fan here as well, Mohammed, who just saw the movie.
Yes.
And you were saying, what did you say about it?
It was the best Spider-Man ever.
It's a bold statement. Tell us more about it. What did you like about it? Aside from spoilers, what did you like about it?
I'm coming around to this.
I love the direction he took with Spider-Man. Tom Holland totally killed it.
Yes.
And he brought more of a comic feel to the movie with Peter Parker. And it was just amazing.
And sorry, go ahead.
I'm going to ask a question now because Mike Rothman knows everything about Spider-Man and everything about all of these characters. I know nothing.
No.
You are a super fan, as you said, right?
Yeah.
That's a fair assessment.
Yeah.
What is it you like about Spider-Man? Convince me, someone like me, to go see this movie.
I love that Spider-Man is not like a big hero compared to Iron Man and Captain America. He's like a small town type of like neighborhood friendly Spider-Man, you know? So
Just a friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. Okay.
yeah.
He's also, what separates Marvel from other universes is they also have like flawed characters with problems. Spider-Man obviously well known as he's a photographer, he's struggling to pay rent, like he's got the problems. Even though he has superpowers, he has to deal with what someone like yourself has to deal with.
Yeah, and he's more relatable than, say, Captain America or Black Widow or, you know, many of those big heroes. He's more like a down-to-earth type of guy.
He's also a very smart scientist and a genius. You come across as a very smart individual. What are you studying? What do you do?
Oh, I'm going to college, studying liberal arts. You know, I want to be a writer, so there's that, yeah.
Very fitting since we're here celebrating a movie.
Absolutely. Now, Mohammed, you saw the movie in an IMAX theater, right?
Yeah.
Do you have to see it in IMAX to appreciate
Absolutely.
Really?
Yes. The experience is not complete without IMAX.
it? Okay.
Yeah.
And should everyone hurry right away? Do they need to see it? Do I need to see all the other previous Spider-Mans before I see this
You
one?
should just leave right now and go see it.
Well, if you want to, but you don't have to. It's not a necessity.
Okay. I know there's no spoilers in any of this, right? But was there any big surprise for you or something that you really appreciated in this film that you hadn't seen in previous Spider-Mans?
I would say that, you know, the connection to the MCU is the biggest, like, draw for me because
What is the MCU?
the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, this is why this works. Okay,
Yeah.
good.
Also with Tom Holland, his age is different too, so he's much more like the Spider-Man in the comics that we're used to.
He is a teenager. He's 15. You know, the other Spider-Men were much older, and it wasn't really that, you know, accurate because, I mean, he's older in the comics, but it's more better to have him younger, in my opinion, but
He's supposed to be a quirky teenager who has trouble talking to girls and, you know, is using his chemistry set and things like that. He makes his spider webs from hand. That's his design. He's that smart. Andrew Garfield was like a 31-year-old beefcake at the time when he stepped in.
I just want to say there's nothing wrong with a 31-year-old beefcake. Andrew Garfield, if you're watching, there's nothing against any of that. Is it wrong to like Andrew Garfield as Spider-Man?
No. You can like Toby or Andrew. I mean, it depends on who you saw first or who you grew up with.
Yeah.
Because some people prefer Toby or Andrew because that was like their first Spider-Man.
Right.
So there's nothing wrong with that.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm okay
Hey,
then.
It's fine. Devil's advocate. It's fine. Also, a lot of great reviews on his buddy Ned. What did you like about him? That was something different we haven't seen. He's got this friend helping him out throughout the movie, which is fantastic. We can say that. That's okay.
Yeah, that's cool. No spoilers there. But Ned was awesome. He was funny. He made me laugh so much the entire movie. And I think that he really added some comedy, like some levity, to the whole movie, which I really loved.
Okay, Mohammed, when you left, they gave you something. What is this that you got?
If you see the movie this weekend, you will get this with your AMC Stubs card, but only this weekend, open weekend for IMAX, I think. Yeah.
It's the size of a
You
spider.
had all the promo language in there. That was great. Just this weekend, only this weekend, folks.
Yeah.
Okay, so definitely see it.
Yeah, 100%. You could run to see this movie. It is amazing.
There you go. Mohammed, we're going to send you out onto this rainy Sunday, or rainy
You're
Friday.
fantastic. Fantastic, Mohammed.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir.
Hi, Kiana.
Oh, no, wait,
Oh.
say that again. Then we're good.
Oh, hi, Kiana.
Okay, I want Kiana to get her shout out. Thank you.
Thanks.
Have a good rest of your day. So there you go. We've got fans. Actually, that was for the earlier screening. This is Friday, by the way, so people have been coming in
So we're seeing mainly
In the
kids,
morning,
students,
just to
things
see
like
it.
that. People calling in sick to work.
Probably. Otherwise,
cough.
how would they be
I'm
coming
sorry.
here? But there's another screening coming up. We're going to see if we can talk to some more people as well while they're making their way in here. But this is where you fill me
Yes,
in.
it's time. It's time
It's
for me to drop
time.
some Spider-Man knowledge on you. I'm very excited about that.
Now,
Ask
Mama
me
just
anything.
said
Let's do this. It's like a Reddit AMA. Ask me whatever
he's
you want.
already made clear that I don't need to know what happened
No.
in all the other Spider-Mans before we come into
Well-
this one. But what is the basic premise you need to understand before coming in to see this film?
Not too much. I think you need to know.
Could you start with this one?
Yes, you can definitely start with this one. I think it helps to know his background because one of the gripes of the previous iterations was they, much like Batman has done before, they kept killing off his Uncle Ben over and over again. You just have to know the iconic story. His uncle died. It was kind of his fault because he let a robber escape. It was that robber who killed his uncle, and that's what weighs him down with I have to fight crime now. So you just have to know that, and then you're off. And that's it.
And what? Okay, so Spider-Man and everyone has emotional connections to everyone
Yes.
in the Marvel Universe, the MCU,
Yes,
as we now know.
yes, exactly.
It's called.
Robert Downey
Spider-Man
Jr., Chris
speaks
Evans.
to whom exactly? Who is the fan base?
Okay, so this
For
is very
Spider-Man.
apropos. So Spider-Man was created by Stan Lee, one of the innovators of Marvel.
Mm-hmm.
He created all the big characters, and he said over the years he most relates to this character out of anyone. One, because he has a lot of problems. He's dealing with a lot of self-confidence issues. He's trying to find work. He's struggling. A lot of things I think Stan also went through, and so he relates to everybody. Everybody's friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. He has these superpowers. And it's just kind of what would happen if a teenager who was brilliant, with a good heart, got superpowers.
So here's the other thing I've been wondering about because, as we know, I've already been vilified for saying that Andrew Garfield, I thought, did a wonderful job playing Spider-Man.
No.
But why have there
He was
been so
okay.
many?
He was good.
This
He
is
was
what
good.
I don't understand. Why can't we just have the same
here's
person? Why does he
what's
keep
key
being
about this one. This is why this one's different.
Yeah.
So the first one with Tobey Maguire happened in the early 2000s. It actually was the second big movie that featured a comic book ensemble. The first one was X-Men, then came Spider-Man, and once those ones proved to be financially viable, they started doing more of them. Now, for 5, 6, 7 years, they weren't connected like Iron Man is or Captain America is in the MCU, which you now know about.
I know.
So, but Spider-Man also was not part of Marvel. He was licensed out to Sony, which is also partnering up with Marvel on this film.
Okay.
So what Sony did a couple years ago was saying, here, we're going to lend you your character back so he can be in the big universe, be in the Avengers, he can be part of the whole team ensemble thing, and that way he's not separate. So that's what's different here.
So
is
they
that
brought him back into the family.
You'll see Robert Downey Jr.'s here, so he interacts with Tony Stark, who in the books is like a mentor figure to him.
But that's new, right?
That's
something
new.
that's new because we've been revealed. It's been
It's
revealed.
new,
that
but
it's
it's been in
new.
the books for quite some time,
Okay.
like 10, 15 years. She's kind of been his mentor thus far.
Hi, are you guys here to see Spider-Man? You are? Do you want to talk to us?
About your excitement?
We've got people pouring in now for the next show. We're going to see if anyone wants to talk about
Oh,
Spider-Man.
he does.
Come on
I
over.
love it. Come here.
Hey.
Hey, man.
How you doing? What's your name? Where are you from?
Eli, I'm from Florida.
And how old are you?
I'm 8.
And what are you here to see today?
Spider-Man.
Are you excited?
Yes, I'm really. And also, my sisters and brothers are coming over, which makes me even more excited.
That's going to be so fun. So tell me why you love Spider-Man. Why are you so excited?
Well, it just came out, right?
Yes, I can concur. What do you love about Spider-Man? Why do you love the character?
He's like my favorite superhero besides Batman.
Really, why is that? What do you like about him?
He can shoot webs.
That is way cool.
You don't need anything else. That's it.
way cool. Absolutely.
Are you excited? Did you see Captain America: Civil War when he first appeared a couple of movies ago?
That's okay. I hadn't
That's
seen
okay.
it either.
Yeah, no.
I hadn't seen it either.
What do you like about this Spider-Man? He's much younger. He's really relatable.
I think it's a little bit funny how he has he's in his costume, but
Here, let's go take a look at him. Let's go take a look
Check
at him
him
over
out.
here because I saw you hanging out by him when we came inside here. I mean, he just looks like he's having a good time, right?
He's got his
Yeah.
Beats by Dre on.
It's cool that
You take that.
Okay,
Yep,
it's
got that.
cool that it's he has has his super suit on, but also he has a normal shirt, which is pretty funny.
That is pretty fun. Now, wait, have you seen the other? I'm just going to borrow the microphone for a second. Have you seen the other Spider-Man movies too?
Not really.
Is this your first one?
Yes.
Okay, so what do you hope happens in the movie? Here, you can take this back.
Well, I hope I hope the good guys win, of course.
And what do you want to see? You want to see good fight scenes, or do you want to see him
Maybe,
go to places?
maybe he could like put a web on the cloud and just did that ever happen in other movies?
That's a great idea.
Yeah.
Is anyone writing
I
this
think
down?
I think they're gonna like use that now though.
Have you ever seen him put a web on a cloud?
No. But imagine
That's a great
putting a
idea.
web on the cloud and just going up.
Eli, that's a really good idea. I hope they take your idea from now on.
Are you a fan of Iron Man as well? Because he's in this movie too.
Well, I guess so.
Yep. Okay, what snacks are you going to have during the movie? Are you going to have anything?
Well, I hope we'll have popcorn.
Obviously, yes. And what do you like to drink with your popcorn?
Usually I have water.
That's a smart choice. That's a good beverage choice. You should drink more water. That's really good. Anything else do you want to say to everyone out there before you go see this movie?
Well, not much, really.
Okay. Eli, thank you so much for your time, buddy. Enjoy the movie. Can I get a high five? Rock on.
Best.
Thank you. Thank you, guys. Have fun. So we'll connect with you and we'll send you a link because we're live on ABC right now.
Yes.
And we really appreciate Eli coming by. Thanks, bud. So there you have it. There's excitement in
It
the
is
air.
impossible to top that
That's actually a very good idea.
on the web.
Because we've talked about this. This is an urban character, right?
Yes.
He only kind of moves because there are buildings or structures around
So what
to
if you
move
drop
from.
him off in like the desert? Where does he go?
I'm just saying maybe we should connect Eli with the Marvel people.
Yes.
Because that's a legitimately good idea. Okay, what
sure
else
they're
do
watching
I-
right now.
What else do I need to know before going in to see this? You've set up the premise a little bit. We know about the background of the character.
There's not too much. I think I asked Eli about Civil War was when we first saw this iteration of Spider-Man.
Yes.
So as you mentioned, it's the third Spider-Man we've seen in 15 years.
Mm-hmm.
The other two were not connected to the MCU. I love saying that with you knowing what it
Because
means.
I know what it is now.
But this one's more younger, more relatable, and we saw him in Civil War for about a scene or two, and he kind of stole the show. He was great. Iron Man recruited him. He webbed up Captain America's shield. It was goofy. It's funny.
Yeah.
And you will, if you want like a hidden A, kind of a fun start, see that movie first because this one picks up. And this is not a spoiler again. We've seen this in the trailers. It picks up where that left off.
Yes.
And you get to see some different angles of that encounter, which is really nice.
So our
Fun.
new co-host Eli mentioned that he wants the good guys to win, obviously.
Yes.
Who are the bad guys? Tell me about those guys.
Oh, so okay, Michael Keaton, who is always playing a flying.
Playing Michael Keaton?
He's always playing a flying rodent.
No.
Always. He was Batman. He was Birdman.
He's in his lane, man.
Yeah.
He's like, this is where the
This is
awards
this is his
are.
thing.
This is good.
So he plays the Vulture.
Okay.
The Vulture is an iconic villain that's been around for almost as long as Spider-Man. I think he appeared in the first 3 to 5 issues of Spider-Man.
Okay.
Very early on. In the comic books, he had like wings and he was like a flying old man with a bald head. This one is a little more realistic. It's he wears like a big suit, which we've seen, and he actually, which they've done more recently. The villains are very multi-layered.
Mm-hmm.
He is. They've teased this. I'm trying to watch my words here. He's built his
rare for
his
Michael Roth,
flying
by the way,
super
but go
suit
on.
out of things we've seen before. I'm not going to step in anymore because just in
He
case.
has his super suit is built out of things.
And
we've
he's like a
seen
flying vulture type bird.
Okay.
It's not realistic. I mean, I can't make it myself, but it's more realistic than a man with wings.
before. Okay, so this is set in
New York City.
New York,
Queens, to be exact.
Queens to be specific. Shout out to Queens. Where do we see Spider-Man after this?
Spider-Man
Do we know?
2. It's already been greenlit. We will see Spider-Man 2. We will see him in the Avengers, which is coming next May, I believe.
Do we know anything about Spider-Man 2?
No, we do not know anything about Spider-Man 2.
Too early. But when we learn, Mike Rothman
yes,
will know.
I'll
You
have a
should
lot.
follow him on Twitter. He's going to be talking
But
about all this stuff.
Avengers, I want to talk about that for one quick second
Okay.
and why this comes full circle and why it's so important. Avengers Infinity War is the third Avengers movie. These movies are known for bringing all the heroes together, which is much like Civil War did too. But this one's going to be the biggest one we've ever seen. It will have Spider-Man, it will have the Avengers, it will have Thanos, which is played by Josh Brolin, another beefcake, as we were talking earlier.
He references me when he says beefcake, by the way. Do you know?
But it's going to be the biggest one ever because Thanos
It
is
takes
such a...
more than that to get me to the movies, by
Yeah.
the way. But okay, you think this is going to be important?
Yeah, it sets everything up. He's
Yeah.
going to be a key member. I think he came into ABC for an interview recently. He's still shooting Avengers. They've been shooting it. I think it was like a 6 to 7 month shoot, which is huge for a movie these days. So it's going to be like in the scale of things, the grandest movie we've seen, superhero-wise.
And Tom Holland came in
Tom
for
Holland.
an interview
Well,
as
that's
well,
what, yeah,
right? Oh, yes.
Spider-Man. Yeah, Spider-Man himself didn't come in. Tom Holland did.
Tom Holland playing Tom Holland.
Yes, he came in.
What else did we learn from him?
He talked
about playing the character?
He basically just talked about how he made it a different character. You know what he did. It was cute and funny how he described it. He's only 21 years old.
Right.
He actually looks younger. He looks more like the 15-year-old we see in this. But he said that he thinks that his thought process during scenes is to think about he doesn't know what he's doing when he goes in. So if you see like in the trailers, he's going in to stop robbers that are robbing an ATM. And he'll do something where he'll pause and think, and he like puts his hands up like, what do I do next? It's kind of like what I was joking around earlier, Will Ferrell, like, what do I do with my hands? He's always has like a level of confusion because he's 15 years old.
Right.
And so that's really, it's key. It's interesting. It's a different new version of this character.
Gotcha. And we've got folks coming in, I think, for this next screening now. Are you here to see Spider-Man, sir? Do you want to talk to us for a second?
Yes.
Okay. See, we got people coming. We're
Almost
not
got
going
the
to make you
charm.
miss
She
the
gets
film.
everybody.
I know.
Great.
Hi, what's your name? Where are you from?
My name is Jelij. I live in Savannah, Georgia.
Man, okay.
How
I'm
much
Amna.
time do you
This
have
is
till your movie right now?
Like 5 minutes.
Okay,
Totally
it'll
fine.
be quick.
This is ABC News Live, by the way. You can say hi if you want. Hi. Why are you here? Why are you excited about this?
I've been waiting for this movie for a long ass time. Like a really, really long time. I've been really excited about the Spider-Man movie.
Why? What's so exciting about
Well,
it?
like ever since I saw Civil War, I've been like really excited about Tom Holland as Spider-Man.
Okay,
We were talking about being true to form and like a younger Spider-Man, a little more like insecure kind of thing. Is that really exciting to see like something true to the page?
Yeah, it's like more true to the comics, like the Peter Parker character. Like right now we've seen Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire play Spider-Man, but they took a different approach to it, and they were kind of older to play Peter Parker. So this is like he's age appropriate and he's like awkward, nerdy, you know. So yeah.
Have you always been a Spider-Man fan, or is it just because Tom Holland's playing him?
No,
now that you're
I've
excited
always
about
been
this?
a Spider-Man.
Why? What is it about Spider-Man?
I don't know, I just could relate to him because like that awkward, nerdy teenager kind of thing. I had that going for me too. So I still have that going for me. So
We were talking also how this leads into. I mean, there's other movies coming, but Infinity War next year, which I'm really excited about because I think it's going to be such a grand scale.
Yeah.
What do you expect from that?
I'm just expecting like there to be like a good storyline and like lots of action and good characters, you know. But Marvel's always done a good job with characters, so yeah.
Okay, so I got to ask you, it's coming up on middle of the day, 12:30 now, on a Friday afternoon. Should you be at work right now, or?
No, I'm on holidays. Like I'm on vacation right now.
Are you like is this like a one-day vacation?
No, like
She's pushing-
summer break
She's pushing
from
for this
school.
one.
Oh, good. What do you do?
I go to SCAD in Savannah. I study film and television.
That's fabulous. So you want to make movies like this one day?
Yeah, someday, yeah.
Good luck to you, man. Thank you so much for taking the time. We appreciate it.
Thank you. It was nice talking to you.
Enjoy the movie.
Thank you.
Thank you for taking the time of your holiday to come talk to us. We appreciate it.
We bother people on vacation.
Yes.
This is what we do.
Yeah.
So it's coming up on the screening time now. I doubt anyone else is going to talk to us because I'm pretty sure they just want to make it in and see Tom
Well,
Holland.
Eli kind of stole the show, so everyone's kind of like
We peaked.
they saw him, they left.
We peaked at Eli. Okay, any last words for folks out there before we sign off?
No, I think I would check out the movie. I think it's a very fun, lighthearted take, and if you don't like yourself, if you don't know the lore and the story behind it, it's still fun, and you can take your kids to it too. It's very, I think it's PG-13 or PG.
I can't take my kids to that.
All right. But it's fun. It's lighthearted. It's not dark. It's not scary. It's.
I gotta tell you, after talking to you, after talking to Eli, after seeing the excitement here, I am convinced I am definitely going to go see it. I know you've already seen it, so hopefully
3
folks
times.
out there will enjoy it too. What do you say?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Let's get some popcorn.
Bye, guys. Thanks for watching.